Ciao a tutti e benvenuti in questo video guida su Echoes of the End. Noi siamo i Cross Save, io sono Nethorius.
E io Ormox.
Vi ricordo che se vi piacciono i nostri contenuti o vi sono utili di farcelo sapere tramite un like, iscrivendovi al canale e commentando il video. A voi non costano nulla, a noi invece ci aiutate a migliorare il canale e a portarvi contenuti sempre migliori. Grazie. Ma bando alle ciance, come avrete letto nel titolo, qui vi mostreremo tutti i collezionabili, dialoghi opzionali, tutto quello che concerne per i vari trofei, presenti all'interno del capitolo 5. Ogni capitolo vanno presi tutti i collezionabili e dialoghi opzionali, aumenti, vita e mana per arrivare ai trofei, quindi questo è soltanto il capitolo 5, onde evitare eventuali spoiler se volete giocare prima la campagna. In ogni caso, non mi rimane che augurarvi buona visione
E buon game.
It's honestly a wonder these structures are still standing.
They look like they're a stiff breeze away from collapse.
I guess this valley isn't particularly windy.
Huh. I used to have a similar one. It's too far to jump.
Ah!
Abram?
Phew! Almost slipped there. Over there, is that...
Dishtash. Stay behind me.
This makes no sense. There shouldn't be Durtar this close to Haven. Seal should have kept him out.
You're right. Something's off here. Keep an eye out for now. Durtar don't travel alone.
Careful, that doesn't look very stable. Man again. The years have taken their toll here. We'll have to find some way to get up through that gate.
This must date back to the siege. This crane could be useful. If I just clear this thing up. Here we are. There.
Lucky for us, this machinery still works at all.
Now is not the time to jinx it, old man.
Look at this view. Can you imagine the armies that once filled this valley? Men and women who had no idea they were about to die in a single moment.
You think the seal killed them all?
Yes. Drew the very spirit out of every living thing. Cast the city into obscurity. The loss the Empire suffered here would kickstart the events of the descent. Imagine how different the world might have been had Eobard not decided to sacrifice everything for his pride.
If this was all it took to break the Empire, it would have fallen anyway, sooner or later.
Maybe. But maybe it would have been later enough that people might have known better by then. They might not have torn apart entire countrysides for the sake of a dozen aspiring kings.
Or maybe they just have built even greater tools of destruction and even less would remain. What is, We can't know what would have been.
You'd make a decent scholar, you know that.
I'll pass. But thanks.
There! More Tutti!
I see them. I think that was the last of them.
Thank the lady for that. Damn things hit almost as hard as they fall. I've been thinking about that moment on the bridge. The sheer power it would take to destroy a structure like that is astonishing. You're a vestige. Right is an illusion. Go left, onto that broken bridge.
Over this way? Whoa.
Careful here.
Okay.
There. Now look behind you. You see that large statue at the far end of the bridge? Line yourself up directly between... Stop! You are going to...
Whoa! You were right. I hated that.
I'm just relieved it worked. I can't quite... Now, just walk towards that same statue. That should be the last of it.
If I plummet to my death, I'm going to haunt you.
There. Safe and sound. Statue of the Lady of Artisans. Breathtaking.
She's one of the 8, isn't she?
Indeed. She was particularly revered here in Haven, as you'd expect for a city that prided itself in its inventors and artisans.
I'll give it to him. These are some real artisanal death traps. These writings are from the war. That's curious. These illusions are getting weird. How did they make something like this?
They were crafted by the greatest minds of their time, forced to give everything they had to protect what they believed. I don't know if there was any length they would not have gone to. Makes you wonder if they even contemplated surrender.
That's commendable. Even if they couldn't win, they made their enemy bleed.
Is that a sacrifice you'd be willing to make? Letting Noise burn to see the Reichenthal bleed?
They'll bleed, all right. But I don't intend to lose. More writings from the defenders.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is this your Lord of Smoke?
I suppose it is. This is a statue of Eobard Tiamara himself. Though I doubt my little girl would have found that name quite as catchy.
Smart girl. What was her name?
Truth be told, I'd rather not linger on that thought.
Yeah, no. Of course. This is odd. This is a grim